Here's a question. How do children know how to grieve? Hi, I'm Eric the Undertaker, licensed funeral director and embalmer for over 27 years, and here's your porch talk for today. A couple of months ago, I was at the funeral home when the front doorbell rang. When I opened the door, there stood two little boys, maybe 9 or 10, both balancing bikes in between their legs. One of them had a small cardboard box. The boy with the box, we'll call him Anthony, looked at me and said, "Hi, I live across the street. Earlier this year, you took care of my grandpa. I came with my mom when we picked up his urn." Then he opened the box and showed me what was inside. It was a hamster, but it was dead. I asked, "What happened to Anthony?" He said he got old. My mom said it was like when my grandpa died. And then he asked, "Can you take care of my hamster like you took care of my grandpa when he died?" I had to explain that we don't take care of animals, just people. And then I watched his little face fall, disappointment turning into tears. So I quickly said, "Anthony, do you have a yard that you could bury him?" He shook his head, "No, we live in an apartment." So I said, "Well, how about we find a spot out front?" I went inside, grabbed a small gardening shovel and 2 water bottles for the boys. And out in front of the chapel, in between 2 small trees, the boys dug a tiny grave for the hamster. Anthony asked me to say a prayer. And then they buried their hamster, covered the spot with dirt, and set on top small picked flowers. The simple lesson is that children want to participate in grief. They want to make sense of loss, to do something to help say goodbye. Anthony connected his hamster to his grandpa. And in his little heart, the funeral home wasn't just a place that people went to when they died. It was a place where love was cared for. Because grief isn't about letting go. It's about finding new ways to hold on.